Alright, y'all. Hey, y'all. Welcome back to Real Raw and Sweet Tarot. If you are new here, welcome. If you are a returning member to the Soul Tribe, welcome back. We're doing a little different reading today. Today will be a collective reading. We're early morning with it as well. Give me 1 second, y'all. Okay. I feel like I have to clear my screen a little bit. Yeah, we're gonna hop right into it. Already cleansed your energy, cleansed your space, y'all. So let's just go ahead and dive into it. Very excited to do a collective reading because a lot of the readings always get the same messages, the same things that need to be heard. Let me move this over just like that. A lot of messages need to be heard for everybody. And I feel like it's always some similarities, especially in between the water signs and the fire signs, and the air signs and the earth signs always have a lot of similarities, I've been noticing. So it's just like I really need to dive further into collective readings. I do a lot of collective readings on my threads, but yeah, I need to start making more collective reading videos. So therefore, that's what I'm doing today. Yeah. Yeah, I'm like, do I need to back this up just a little bit? Yeah, maybe let's do that because I feel like my arms are so far away from the camera. Okay, y'all, so we're just going to go ahead and get into your overall energy for the week and see what's going on. Advice for all 12 zodiacs as well. I hope everybody is having a good morning, a good week. Today is a Tuesday. I believe it is the 19th, August the 19th, yes. Yeah, we are still in Leo season, but it is coming to an end. So if you are a fellow Leo watching this, I hope you had a good birthday, or I hope if your birthday is coming up, it is good for you, okay? So for my collective spirit, for all 12, what's the energy of this week? What's the energy or advice for this week? Wow, the Tower, the Hierophant in the reverse, the Seven of Swords in the reverse. There's going to be some type of shift happening in your life this week. And I love to make a reminder that the Tower card isn't always something bad. It's not always something that's meant to be a huge disaster. It's just something that's going to be very unexpected. With the Hierophant in the reverse and the Seven of Swords in the reverse, something within your belief system could change this week. Somebody around you could be being sneaky. Seven of Swords in the reverse, or maybe somebody's changing their ways as far as what they value with the Seven of Swords in the reverse, Hierophant in the reverse. I feel like somebody could be rebelling against what they normally do. Seven of Swords in the upright is somebody that's a sneaky person. You can't trust them for shit. They're always trying to get away with something, and they're always lying. So maybe somebody's about to finally tell the truth about what they believe in this week, and that's going to cause some type of Tower moment. The World in the reverse with the Four of Wands in the reverse. Is there problems within the home? Somebody could not be having good luck when it comes to their home life. So this could be like bills. This could be like a natural catastrophe. Somebody could be getting kicked out of the home. Heavy earth sign energy here. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Also the Seven of Swords. We have Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Four of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag. What's with the Four of Wands in the reverse? World in the reverse. Also, this could be a family member for some of you guys. This could be a spouse as well. If this is a spouse and it's a romantic relationship, I feel as though somebody feels like there's a cycle not closed out between y'all. Something's not over. You could have kicked them out, or you could have left the house. Y'all could be separated. There could be some type of divorce, but somebody still feels like this isn't over. I still have a chance to get a new opportunity with the collective. King of Pentacles in the reverse at the bottom of the deck. Taurus energy. Could be dealing with the Taurus. Six of Pentacles. Okay, this is somebody that you've really shared your time with. This is somebody that you have invested with. And I feel like somebody also sees you as a very caring person. It's like you're always handing out all these sunflowers of joy of yourself to people. You're always giving back. You're always caring. You're always sharing your time with this person as well. So I feel like maybe they got used to that, and maybe that's why they're in this energy of like, okay, this isn't going to be over between us because I know the collective cares about me. I know how much the collective shared with me. What's with the Tower? What's with the Tower? Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, so that's what I'm saying. This is a couple. Okay, so I do feel like some of you guys are getting some type of divorce, or you're in separation or a breakup with this person, because now that the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse is coming out, I feel like you're not being your sweet, nurturing self anymore. You're not giving back to this person, or, you know, letting them be reliant on you like they once were. Because the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles, that being a couple, that's a really divine union. Two go-getters, two money makers, two people that really have strong motive in life. What else? Anything else, Spirit? What else? The Two of Pentacles. Okay, maybe you feel like this is a lot to adapt to. This is a lot to juggle. You can't believe that you're actually separated from this person or in some type of disunion, okay? And we also have the Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck. This cycle is complete with this person. But I feel like it's a lot for you to adapt to. It's a lot for you to ride into this new journey in your new life. Also, I feel like you have a lot of priorities that involve this person. There's a lot of yellow I'm seeing out here. So that's connected to your solar plexus, your willpower, your daily choices, and your decision making. So I feel like maybe your decision making has become different with this person. Like I said, this Queen of Pentacles in the reverse, you're not helping them out. You're not being this nurturing, reliable, sweet person anymore. Also, some of you guys could have children with this person as well. Yeah, it's a lot for you to adapt to. I feel like you're not really used to this change. This was also, and this being the Tower moment, some of you guys could be finalizing a divorce this week. It's like, wow, I'm really finally wrapping up the cycle, but everything's going to be okay. I love the little like smirk on her face. Because it's like, yeah, you know, the wheel turns sometimes, but everything's going to be fine. And that being your first major arcana of the day, we have to leave that out. Ace of Wands in the reverse. Very, very sorry. Somebody could have suffered a miscarriage. Or this could just be like something didn't manifest into something like somebody planned. Somebody didn't take the right action towards what they wanted. I feel like somebody isn't a good manifester either. Yeah, look at this. The Six of Cups in the reverse. Now, I feel like somebody's sitting here going down memory lane, thinking of all these memories with you, but somebody is still living in the past. Somebody's still living in the past. Justice in the reverse. Somebody did something to you that wasn't fair, and I feel like they're trying to justify it. This is somebody that's facing karma, and like I said, and now that we're getting the Justice card out here, I feel like some of you guys are definitely having some type of court battle. There could be some type of custody battle when it comes to the children as well with the Ace of Wands in the reverse. There's something like there's something that wasn't right. Somebody did something that wasn't right, and they're trying to justify it and make it seem like it's okay, but you're like, no, karma's going to tap that ass, and I'm taking you to court for it as well. Also, somebody could be going to jail with the Justice in the reverse. Somebody's going to have to take accountability for something that they did, and that's just period. What else? What else for the collective, Spirit? What else for the collective? Six of Wands in the reverse. More fire sign energy. Could be dealing with an Aries, Leo, or a Sag. Somebody's mad that you're going to come out successful. And I feel like somebody is bitter in this like little bitter energy that things aren't coming out fair for them. The Six of Wands in the upright is victory, success, triumph. Also something, a public success in the public eye. I feel like they're going to get embarrassed when y'all go to this court battle, whatever the case may be. And they're going to be feeling some type of way that you rise to the top. You come out successful. Also, sorry, y'all, excuse me. Somebody could be seeing you in the public eye. Somebody could be seeing you online. The Fool. You're getting a new start at life. You're excited about the new start at life. I feel like a lot of you guys are happy to be single. I'll be honest. I feel like, you know, whatever happened with this person, you're just like, I'm just over it. Also, the Ace of Wands in the reverse, somebody could have also gotten somebody else pregnant. I don't know why. I just picked up on that. And I feel like it registered to me a little bit late. But definitely your person could have gotten somebody else pregnant. And I feel like that's why, another reason why you could be extra ready for this new beginning. Like, I'm just ready for somebody to treat me right. I'm in childlike energy. I want to have fun again. Red could be somebody's favorite color. Okay. You could live, some of you guys could live by the woods where you see a lot of foxes or coyote. Yeah, and I just feel like a lot of you guys could be travelers. You see how she has her little knapsack, like she's ready to go somewhere? She is ready for her new adventure. She is ready for that excited start. And, you know, take what resonates. You don't have to be a girl. This is, the Fool card is just the pure excitement of a new beginning. I want to act like a fool. I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. Swear, I'm living for today. I'm not thinking about the past. I'm not thinking about tomorrow. You're really living in the present of everything that's going on. You're excited for everything to look up for you, to look different, to look new. You're like, I know what I'm doing Tuesday, but I don't know what I'll be doing Wednesday. That's the exciting part about it. I feel like everybody's in the thrill of life right now. King of Cups in the reverse, Scorpio energy, King of Swords in the reverse. Okay, so like I'm saying, you could be dealing with a Scorpio. You could be dealing with an Aquarius. But I feel like somebody is really being cold towards you. Somebody's really trying to manipulate a situation. And yeah, somebody that was once super sweet, wearing their heart on their sleeve and very generous towards how they made you feel, somebody don't give a fuck no more. And I hate to be raw like that, but it's honest. Somebody is treating you colder than they ever have, and somebody's really trying to manipulate a situation with their words. Somebody's coming in with heavy lies to win this court case, to treat you unfairly, to get their way, whatever the case may be. Yeah, the 10 of Wands. Somebody feels burdened. They really feel like this is a ton of weight on their shoulders, and it's crazy to me. Somebody feels like this isn't going to feel like a relief to them until they get done manipulating or lying to get their way. This could be you in the relief energy, knowing that you're going to come out successful. But this coming behind both of these cards, I really feel like this is this person's energy. Like, oh, I'm not going to feel relieved, or I'm not going to feel like this stress is gone until I get my way and I manipulate my way out of the situation. It's like ridiculous. So I feel like whoever you're dealing with is somebody that never really had your back from the jump. And I say this because regardless of what you did, regardless of what I did, you know, the infidelity, financial issues, problems with the kids, whatever, household issues, somebody wasn't keeping up their end of the bills, the mortgage, whatever. I just feel like at the end of the day, you should still have that sympathy, have that empathy for me as a person. The fact that we have children together, that we have established something, we have been building up from a foundation, how you even view me as a person. It doesn't have to be that lovey-dovey energy anymore, but it should be that respect from even when we first met. You know what I mean? That's what will really make you view somebody different, because it's like, wow, I just thought we were better than this. Or it's like, regardless of the arguments, I just still thought we wouldn't change as individuals. You know what I mean? Like, I met you and you were this generous person that always cared about how they made other people feel. But it's like you done did a whole 360 now, and I don't even recognize you. And it's crazy because I feel like you are still in the Six of Pentacles energy. You still want to share. You still want to be giving. You still want to be sweet. I don't see that changing about you. You're still in this childlike energy, excited for a new beginning. And I feel like a lot of you guys could be getting back out there. You guys could be going to like basketball games, football games, David Buster's, arcades, just, you know, childlike energy. You're still in this excitement, joy. And they're just not. They're in this cold, manipulative, bitter energy. Four of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, you're also making yourself a lot more emotionally stable now. And I feel like you're not in this melancholy energy. You're not sitting under the tree, reserving your feelings off, writing all your thoughts in your diary anymore. Literally, you're over that. You're over that. Let's see. Let's look at your money. Let's look at your money. Enough about this person, right? They've stressed you out enough, huh? You want to know something? I really feel like I'm seeing a mother rocking their baby or talking to their toddler or something like that, cuddled up with them. And I'm seeing them like calming their child down from being stressed out over the arguments or over the divorce. I feel like the children, or the child, you know, plural if you have more than one. But I feel like the children have witnessed whatever is going on in between you and your partner. Okay. And even if, like I said, even if you're not married, this is still your baby mom or it's still your baby dad. I feel like the children are witnessing what's going on. And I feel like I see a mom calming the child down like, oh, I know you're not trying to hear this, or I know things will be better later or something. You know what I mean? Like, or mommy and daddy are just having a rough day. I just feel like I'm literally getting a very, very vivid image of somebody just consoling their child, giving them that reassurance that everything's okay. Wow. In regards to their finances, in regards to everybody's finances, Spirit, for the collective, all 12 zodiac signs, what's going on with everybody's money? What's going on with everybody's money, finances? Any advice in regards to the finances? Y'all, it's crazy because I'm just still not over the fact that somebody could just be so vindictive. Like, we have the Page of Pentacles in the reverse. That's not a start that I wanted to start with, but some of you guys could be losing a job. You could be losing money. There could be a setback or delay in your finances as well. Some of you guys could have literally just got fired, or this could be a demotion. I don't know what just made me hear that, but some of you guys, it's crazy. You could be at a certain level, but maybe you got demoted because maybe your boss felt like there was somebody that was a better fit, and it was kind of like a slap in the face. I feel like that's a very specific message for someone. We have the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. Interesting card to come out. Are you guys just feeling like there's not good luck when it comes to your finances, or you're not able to reach any new opportunities? I feel like this coming out in a row like this, I feel like a lot of you guys lost your job or you quit your job, right? And now you're like, dang, I'm just not having any good luck finding another one. Like, what's going on here? Can the wheel turn for me? Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to like focus the lighting, I guess. Yeah, I feel like you're just like, oh, wrong way. Okay, this way. I feel like you guys are just like, when is that new opportunity going to open for me when it comes to a job? And then last but not least, we have the 10 of Wands. Interesting. This is a huge burden to you. This is a burden to you, and you're not going to feel accomplished, or you're not going to feel relieved until you either get a job or something within your finances change. Let's get some advice for that. But let's see the underlying card at the bottom. The Hierophant in the reverse. Maybe I don't know if you guys have went against like the rules at your job or something like that, and that's why you got fired, or you just kept thinking like you could be this rebel and do what you want, and that's why you've lost your job. I feel like once we get comfortable at jobs, we do tend to like not be at that, soldier status like we were when we first got it. Like, let me be on point. Let me not blink wrong. Let me not do this. You know what I mean? But, yeah, also there could be a boss figure that doesn't, treat people right. That's another energy that I'm getting. And I feel like maybe you're like, damn, I never have good luck when it comes to my job because I always get somebody that rebels against me or goes against me in some type of way. I just feel like you're ready for a turnaround to come within your finances. What's the advice? What's the advice for the collective? For everybody struggling right now that doesn't have a job, just lost their job, losing money in some type of way. Also, the Page of Pentacles in the reverse could be you lost opportunity, as far as like maybe there's an interview you missed or something like that. Just give them a call back. There is a chance you could get the interview again. Or this could be the fact that you guys could be like behind on bills. There could be a dramatic amount of money that you lost as well. What's the advice here? Ace of Wands in the reverse. And the Nine of Swords. Oh my gosh, a lot of you guys have a lot of anxiety about this. But the Ace of Wands in the reverse is showing me here that none of you guys are manifesting either. You're not praying. You're not actually taking action either. What did I literally just say about that Page of Pentacles in the reverse? If there is somewhere that you were supposed to have an interview for and you missed it, try to reschedule. If you are filling out applications, make sure you're calling them too. Like, I feel like I always like to make it a point. Spirit is always going to meet you halfway, right? Your ancestors are always behind the curtains, mixing up things, putting things together and getting it in order for you. But it's like you have to do your part too. Nothing just falls in your lap. Okay, so this is all about taking the action, prayer, manifestation, and if you get called for a new opportunity, don't miss it, or don't set yourself back, get in your mind too much in some type of way. Because this Nine of Swords here is showing me that all you have is anxiety or trauma. You're up late at night thinking about how you're stressing about money, how you need a job. When is this turnaround going to come for you? When is somebody going to call you back when you start taking the action towards it as well? And I feel like a lot of you guys may be like, Arena, what are you talking about? Like, I have been calling, I have been putting in the action. I'm just really starting to get worried because I have bills. There's a lot of things going on. I just feel as though something is going to pop in your lap when you least expect it. And I'm surprised the Star card didn't come out here, because it's all about having faith. It's all about having faith. And then we have the Eight of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, and also focus on yourself. If there is somebody that you've been giving money to or putting your time into or something like that, I feel like that's also setting you back financially. I'm just seeing like a lot of anxiety here, a lot of late nights. Some of you guys could be having nightmares. You could be waking up out of your sleep as well. This could be like tossing and turning, just not able to go to sleep. There's a lot of anxiety here about getting a new job or about those bills that need paid. Eight of Cups in the reverse is not focusing on yourself, not focusing on your spiritual journey and just going down your own path of life. And then we have the Sun here. Blessings are coming. Blessings are coming. When you start to focus on yourself and you really realize like, wow, like God got me. There's things that I've learned that I really need to start valuing more. Everything's just going to come into vitality for you, and it's really going to work out. And I just feel like, you see how you're looking up at the sun? I feel like that's you looking up, having faith. Like the sun is always going to shine again. And then you have the Strength card right behind it. Beautiful, beautiful. Two major arcanas. You could be a Leo here. There's a lot of sun energy. You guys are ruled by the sun. It's all about your ego and self-expression, okay? You could be an Aries or a Sag as well. Lots of orange here connected to your sacral chakra. So I feel as though maybe some of you guys need to balance out your sacral chakra, get in tune. A lot of you guys, and odd enough to say, a lot of you guys could be like partaking in sexual activities to get your mind off of bills or not having a job. And I feel like that's the last thing Spirit wants you to do. And I say that because with all this orange here, even the orange on these cards down here, I feel like there's something imbalance with that. And maybe a lot of you guys, that is how you express yourself. That is how you make yourself feel better when you feel like the world isn't turning in your favor. But just know blessings are coming. You can look up at the sun again. Don't look down. Don't look down. Never look up. Always look up. I said, don't look down, never look up. Did I say that completely wrong? Don't look down, always look up is what I meant to say. And keep that strength. Keep that courage within you, because I feel like that is admirable. And Spirit recognizes that as well. And it's just like you're taming the beast within you that wants to give up. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful reading. But collective, this was your reading. Very, very powerful messages that came out today. And I hope this helped. I hope this resonated in some type of way. I love you guys. Please like, comment, and subscribe. I am always here. If you ever want to book a personal reading, the link for that is in my bio. DM me on Instagram. Okay. And maybe I should start doing ASMR readings for you guys. If you guys are interested in that, I would definitely be into doing it. I'm just kidding. But all right, you guys. I hope this helped. I hope this resonates some type of way. And I will see you guys next time. Love and light to you. Bye.